Oh, what a day! What a day! I've been saying gold's gonna drop, gold's gonna drop. It's come up, it's hit this supply area here that's been there. I've looked at multiple factors into this these gold sales, and the, this close of this 4 hour is going to be very important. If we can continue bearish and close down here, then gold's going down for a long time, at least for majority of this week, at least. We break these lows. We don't get me wrong. We got some traffic in the way to start with. We need to get down to this level here, break these lows, get rid of that. We need to get down here. First hurdle, second hurdle. We get past these lows, we're going to be crushing through here and going down further. This is all my original idea here, all the way down to the bottom, and I was pulled out at break even really early this morning. Pulled out at break even. Where was it? Probably around this area ish. So I've re-entered up here, and yeah, just letting it play. We are in high volume sessions now. We're in New York session, so expect the volume to just keep pushing it down now. There's no major news forecasted for today, so I'm hoping that we're going to get far enough away from my sell positions, far enough to the downside that news shouldn't hopefully impact it too much. But from a scalping perspective, you know, that's these are sort of void now. From a scalping perspective, if you like to scalp, a close of this area, this is what I would like to see with gold. Continue breaking down, and I do genuinely think this is just going to melt. I do think that I really do think that gold is just going to continue to melt for the rest of the day, going forward into the week. I don't know why, but I think we're just going to have a bearish week on gold. I know Trump announced some tariffs on the EU. That was Sunday, which has weakened the euro. Well, it's strengthening the dollar. Just want to alliterate, guys, as well. This is not financial advice, okay? This is just me giving my perspective of the financial markets from being within the markets for over 5 years. This is my perspective, and yeah, I love trading. So I love reading and marking up charts. This is powerful. So let's go into a little bit about this morning. So gold had to take out Asian highs before it wanted to make a move down, which these were Asian highs here. Asian highs from last night. Gold's taking them highs. Genuinely speaking, when gold takes out highs or takes out lows from Asian session, it will then go in the opposite direction, which is what we're doing now. We're hitting a bit of a roadblock here, a bit of a traffic jam here, but I can just see it melting. Pretty much mirroring the move up really with gold. It's a bit stair steppy here. This could be a bit of an issue, but it does look clean on the hourly. The hourly looks clean, really clean. You just break here and then you got a bit of a free fall then down to at least 342 sort of area. You will find that gold will seem to come down a bit easier than what it did to go up. And another thing, and on the flip side, gold has been up in around these areas for quite some time. gold has been up around this area since April, so 3-4 months ago. So, I ask myself why all the time, and logically speaking, it's not really sustainable for it to be up this high for such a long period of time. It needs to have pullbacks. It needs to give investors um, the vision on the chart to see that it's worth investing in again. If you were looking at a chart and it's making all time high after all time high and it's staying up around all time highs, you're sort of thinking, well, how are you supposed to get an entry in on this particular pair? So gold, for instance, how are we going to get in on it? And that's not really what you're looking for. You're looking for the market moves in waves, as I do talk about a long time. Throughout, I do talk about this a lot, shall I say? The market's moving waves in level. Yeah, you get the picture. So up by the pullback, up by the pullback, up by the pullback, up, etc., etc. But what I'm saying with gold, it's really it's just been rocketing and rocketing and rocketing without any sort of major pullback on the higher time frame. But I just, I can't reiterate it enough. I'm so excited for this move down on gold. I really am, because I think this is going to be the sell. This is going to be the one now that a lot of people have been waiting for. And it's a long time coming, to be honest. It is a long time coming. I think the markets have adjusted well to tariffs now. I don't think they're going to impact the markets as much as what we saw back in April. The market does get used to these world events. When they come out on a whim, out in the middle of nowhere, the markets, it's hard to adjust. That's why a lot of these things that happen over weekends, you get the market gaps. So I genuinely think that the markets are getting a little bit more wiser to geopolitical events around the world, for sure. I mean, this is really, really good from gold. Really, really good. Two nice, big, strong bearish candles now. I just, I've said this idea for a few days in some of my outlooks last week, Monday, Tuesday, and then Monday and Wednesday. I did mention it. I did say, guys, I'm going to wait for gold to get up into this area where we are in now, well up here. I did say wait for price to get around these sort of areas, and I will be looking to sell gold for sure. All right, so yeah, just a quick one. That's all it was. Just a quick one update on gold, and that I'm excited for this move. Cheers.